I'm super excited to share my new foundation routine along with the step-by-step tips behind this makeup look today. Let's do this! For starters, let your husband get in those last-minute kisses before you put that makeup on, girl. Starting with my face primer, applying to my freshly washed face. It's what you put on before your foundation for long-lasting coverage. Next, the new foundation I'm using. This is Marc Jacob's new oil-free foundation with coverage so good you're gonna die. I'm not being sponsored to promote this in any way. I seriously just tested it out and I had to buy it. It's so good. Notice I'm using a damp beauty blender brush to blend it in nice and evenly, but I also tried a regular foundation brush and that works just as great. Look how amazing the coverage is. Instantly, my dark circles and blemished areas are disappearing. I haven't even added the concealer yet. Regardless of your skin type, I always recommend an oil-free foundation for matte coverage. I actually tested this foundation on my sister who has the opposite skin type, and it looked just as flawless on her too. And wow, onto the concealer. I don't even really need that much concealer, but of course I'm using my Laura Mercier Camouflage palette to get the job done in those little extra areas. Of course, blending is key, so you gotta make sure we blend it all in. Just a few more areas around my face, and onto the highlighter. Sticking to my Givenchy Mr. Light highlighter stick to brighten up certain areas around my face. I really love adding this after the concealer and the foundation because then I'm able to really see what areas I want to highlight. And now I'm blending it in with my ring finger, or baby's booty, as Stevie, or Rodrigo, likes to call it. Seriously, if you guys haven't seen my husband does my makeup video, you should check it out. It's pretty funny. Okay, so I'm just finishing up here. And I'm blending everything over one more time with my beauty blender. I don't mess around when it comes to blending, girl. So now it's time to lock my face in place. I'm using Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder for underneath the eyes. And I'm also using Laura Mercier's translucent powder for the face. The difference between the two is the brightening powder is specifically made for underneath the eyes, whereas the face powder gives you more matte coverage all over. Next up, a little natural contour. This is Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. It smells like chocolate. I'm giving my face some color directly underneath my cheekbones, on the forehead, underneath the chin, you know, all the hot spots. Fast forward to the illuminating phase. A little faux glow never hurt anyone. I'm using my BH Cosmetics Illuminating Palette. And by the way, I'll be sure to link everything below in the description box, so don't worry about remembering all these names. But what I love about this illuminator is that it's shimmery, but it's not super glittery. It's creating a glowy effect to my matte foundation. Onto the blush. This one from Sephora is actually a replacement after I realized that they discontinued Rose Petal. That was like my favorite shade, but I'll survive, I hope. Here I'm applying my new eye primer from MAC. And I'm spicing things up with two of their fall colored eyeshadows. I'm applying the lighter shade to the crease of my eyelids. And then I'm applying the darker brown shade all over my eyelid and blending the two together to give it a smoldering, smoky effect. Try saying that 3 times. I'm also applying this same exact shade to the corners underneath my eyelids. And finishing it off with a little extra pop of gold to my tear ducts. After blending it all in, I'm just adding this smoldering eyeliner to amplify the look even more. Now here's my trick for getting the perfect straight line. I'm using a slanted brush to blend in my eyeliner as close to the lash line as possible. It's that easy. And now for some voluminous mascara. We've reached the final step, the lips. For a natural look, simply fill in the inner corners. Let's top it off with a little lipstick, shall we? Since my eyes are looking a little bold, I'd figured why not keep the lips soft and subtle in this pretty pink rosy shade. Voila! My go-to fall look that's perfect for every day. What should I do next? Until next time, mwah, mwah. Bye!